Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your October love and money reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement. Also, please keep in mind that my books are closed and I'm not offering any personal readings at this time. Let's hit the bell, clear your energy, and get into your reading. But before that, please like this video, share it out, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting for you. Okay, Sag baby? Because we Sages together. You looking at a Sag sun, boo. Let's get it. And receive that, Sag. Sag, what I got for y'all is something that happens like in a suddenly moment. I saw like a lightning strike, right? Like something happens instantaneously in a suddenly moment. Then I saw an arrow, but it looked like it was going like to the left, but like going backwards. I feel like you might feel like you're taking a lot of steps backwards, or maybe you've been in that feeling of like, oh, I just feel like I'm trying to progress and things. And like every time I take a step forward, I feel like I get knocked back 10 steps. But I feel like you're going back somewhere, or something feels like it's repeating. And this is what's causing you to feel like you don't have progress, or you're not seeing the progress. But you're going back there to get something. And that thing is what creates the suddenly moment. Or the suddenly moment is what puts you back there, or puts you back into a memory that might be coming up for you, or something like that. It's something like that. And then, but there is where the gem is what I'm getting for you. And when you pick up this gem, it helps you do something differently this cycle, this time around. Okay? So we're going to start with your money, okay, Sag? So that was your channeled message. Now let's get some channel messages with cards, okay? Knight of Cups. Offer coming in. I feel like, for real, Sag, and I feel like I've been getting this for you. You know, don't quote me, but I really do feel like this has been coming up for y'all. And I myself have been feeling this. I feel like something to do with money also is wrapped up in how do I want to say, attached to a romantic offer, a romantic gesture. Okay, you see like the archway, it's giving romance. Okay, and this is the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody coming in. This can also be like a what do I want to say? This can be like a new potential suitor, okay? But someone's coming in with a message. Because look at the scrolls. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this. I know something flipped over, right? Or am I bugging? Did something flip over, or am I bugging? Hang on, y'all. Let me just double check and make sure. I don't want you to miss a word or miss a message, bro. You see the scroll on the back of his seat? Somebody, look for communication this October, okay? Be open and available and receptive to information coming in, okay? Because this can also just be because it's a cup, and this is about, you know, water, your emotions. I think that regulating your emotions to opportunities that are coming in is going to be critical, because you also got the Queen of Cups that fell out. And look how she's offering her heart. I think for you guys, Sag, it's going to be like critical to approach things with an open heart, to do a lot of heart chakra healing and cleansing, because I think that is what's fucking up your money, like, to be honest. I think, or at least causing some of the turbulence in your finance or career section. I just think you're very passionate people. You like to lead with your heart, right? With your intuition, with what feels good, right? Because water is emotions and your intuition, you know, that very dreamy, flowy energy. Because you got all this water coming in your financial portion of the reading. I just think that also, I think you have to put your all and all your heart into something. You might be going back to something that used to give you all of this passion, something that you used to be passionate about. Somebody might be coming forward to offer you something from an old job or an old career path you used to take. And I feel like it's something to do with something that you had set your heart on. Ooh! I feel like it's something you set your heart on before and then closed your heart on because it wasn't working out, or you couldn't see a way forward, or life started lifing and took you on a different course. And I feel like what you may perceive as a step back is the universe trying to thrust you forward or catapult you forward, right? Sag. Yo. Sag. Girl. Sir. Ma'am. Mister. What? King of Cups. I feel like this is all to do with how you've been feeling. I feel like maybe your current circumstances financially, whether that be, I'm sorry. No, it's all right. It's the light, y'all, because I've been a little under the weather, if you could hear it in my voice. But I was like, come hella hot water, y'all go get y'all reading for for October. I gotta change my calendar very soon. I'm filming this like the last 2 days away from October. Anyway, y'all, this is counterpart energy, okay, with the King and Queen of Cups. It's just so interesting to me that you guys are getting like all of this watery emotional energy in your finance portion. And for me, y'all, and I'm sure not just for me, other readers, but I'm saying for me, finances and love go together. And I'm always going to say that. Y'all go watch some of my hypergamy videos if you don't believe me. But my point is that this has all to do with balancing your inner emotional life, Sag, okay? Especially since you're getting the divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts of this suit. And so far, all we have out is water energy. So, you know, the cups. And so I feel like I want to say something, but I feel like I don't want to say something. But fuck that, I feel like I have to say something. Okay, you see this energy right here is also kind of what I'm not fucking with, okay? I think I just no, I didn't mix them up. You wanting to make, this is for a small portion of y'all. Be careful who you're making these declarations to, whether it be emotional or whether you are sharing an idea, a passion project with someone. Even if it's a suitor, like careful of the pillow talk, because this person seems to only be worried about their cup and nourishing themselves with it, keeping their heart close to their chest, playing their cards close while you're being very open and giving. That's just for some of y'all, okay? And I know we kind of like jumped all around, so that's kind of like, but I think that's part of your like financial reading is like, be a little about your finances, or about what it is you're working on, what your ideas are. Because, you know, I'm not saying this person is intentionally like trying to like, but I just think I'm getting a little, just a dash, just a splash of narcissism, baby. Okay, so, okay, you have the 10 of Wands. You need to put the burden down, okay? I think you're exhausting yourself, and it's time to transform the way you're going about things, the way you're going about your budgeting, the way you're going about your financial planning, the way you've been going about just your even life planning. Like, do you have a 5-year plan? I'm not saying that you can't get the things you want out of life if you don't have a 5-year plan, but I think for right now, this season, this cycle, and especially where your emotional state is at, I think it's the only remedy to this is to remedy how you've been showing up in your actions, patterns, and behaviors for your finances or your career. Like, do you have a 5-year plan for your career? Like, where would you even like to be this time next year in your career field, right? What do you want for yourself, and what does your life look like? I think you're getting bogged down by details that aren't necessarily meaningless or not important, but I think your the way you've been prioritizing your tasks, where you've been placing a hefty portion of your energy and efforts is counterproductive to your overall goal. And also at this time, I think it's imperative for Sagittarius that you don't wing it right now. I think the part that has to be like winging it and leaving it to source is what happens with the plan you've set out, right? And then source will re-navigate you as needed, but you need to at least be setting the course. I feel like there's like this sort of like stagnant energy that feels a little like suffocating or overwhelming, or like I'm getting this feeling like can't catch your breath, or over analysis paralysis sort of thing. And I think it's because your efforts are too divided. You have too many things going on. But when we're at the 10, we're at completion. So I feel like you're ready to put this down. And I feel like some sort of offer or message that's coming in won't be as overwhelming as you think it's going to be. Say yes to new opportunities, Sag, and then follow it through with passion, because you're ready to go to the Ace of Wands. You're ready to go get what is yours. You're ready to move on from whatever this is, okay? And move forward. But y'all, like dead ass, I'm not even joking. I knew this was coming out. It's why I said, that's the Ace of Wands right there. Didn't I tell you? I think this offer comes in. It could have already come in. And maybe you feel like taking this offer is like what is putting the last straw on the camel's back. But I feel like this offer is what makes you put everything down and go walk through your new opportunity. You see how he's like kind of looking back over his shoulder as he's about to go through this new opportunity? It's like saying the final goodbye to the way you used to do things. I think something really shifting is happening in October. And the shift is taking place in how you are approaching things and your actions, patterns, and behaviors. I think you're going to see a very like real switch, like a real like 180 go on. Because I feel like because it's like emotional, I feel like this could be tied to like family or friends or a lover. Like, I think you're going to have to separate in order to come back better and more helpful. Like, I think in your current state, it feels depleting. I feel like you're trying to pour from an empty cup. And this offer is helping you to take a temporary pause or a step back or just a new direction that's going to lead you in a place that's more fulfilling. And then when you get to come back around, baby, who going to check you? You have the Ace of Wands here with this, right? So again, this passionate thing, I feel like you're seeing things all like it's all coming up roses for you. I feel like now you're seeing things with like the glasses of opportunity. You're putting on the glasses of solution. Like now you're just looking at things through a screen of where is the solution versus where is the problem or what is the problem. Okay, putting down the burden of hyper fixating on what's wrong. And now you're going to go into hyper fixating on what's right, on where can we begin. This is a real cycle closeout. This is real alpha and omega energy, but we're back at the beginning. We're back at the, at the birth of a new creation. And wands is action. It's your fiery passions. It's all of that fire, things that get you motivated. Look at this. I didn't even, your reading's gonna be long. The people gonna say I favor you. No me importa. The Hierophant. The High Priestess. I'm sorry. The High Priestess. Come on, boo. With the King of Cups. Also, be discerning. Trust your inner spirit. But I like this though, because this is someone also who knows how to pour into themselves. And you can learn a thing or two from this person who knows how to pour back into themselves. Okay? I feel like you're learning a lot. You're trusting your intuition. You might be in the divinatory spiritual career practices. If not, this is just you trusting your intuition, building back up that trust of your own inner innate knowledge, of ancestral wisdom, of trusting the universe. Like, I feel like this is what's coming back. It's time to get quiet, Sag. I think this period for you is going to be a quiet time. And I think another message for y'all is get real quiet. Yeah, baby. Shh. 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 You was just about to say it. Shh. Because didn't I tell y'all to be quiet earlier? Like, don't tell everybody what you trying to do. I think this, because I think you have to see yourself that you can do it. You have to know like you know because you said so, not because you're looking for validation or like seeing if someone else thinks you can do it. I think this is going to really be about like, what do you think? You have the Knight of Wands. There's some fast movement going on, I'm telling you. Pardon the sniffles, y'all. Told y'all I'm a little under the weather. This is passionately moving forward. Look at all of these roses, baby. Come on. This is very passionate. A lot of y'all too might be having some like passionate love affairs, and maybe it ends up going somewhere, but be careful out there. And you have strength. I think you're worried about whether or not you have enough in the gas tank to be able to roll out all of these things that you feel like is going to be that you're going to be called to do. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're worried about if you're going to have enough stamina to go on this journey. But I think this is letting you know, like, you've got all the fucking courage, power, wisdom, right? With the thing to go forth and go get what's yours. Like, I think it's time to get on the season of like, I've arrived. I think you're getting back into your, like, this is preparation for Sag season so that you can really be up in the essence of your real I amness, because I feel like it's been lost a little bit along the way, and oh baby, you don't even know, Sag, how real your comeback is. You don't even really understand how real your come up is about to be. Okay? For real. Pardon me. Okay. And look at the Judgment beneath that. I told y'all, something from the past, something's coming back around. You're making a final decision on, but I think it's coming up roses. I think it's necessary for this thing to come back around, Sag. For real, for real. I think this is like gonna be a really good thing. And I think it's something you're scared to go back to try again. I think this was like a distant dream of yours or an old dream of yours. And I think it's coming back around to say, well, why don't you try that again? Or, well, if you really enjoyed working for that company and it was only because you moved out of state and now you're back in the state, why not see if that company's still hiring? They probably remember you and still love you. Like, I don't know what it is exactly. I'm just throwing things out there, but I feel like it's something like that, right? Like something's coming back around. And with all that watery energy, I think it's something that was emotionally overwhelming before or something like that. And now you're like in a better space emotionally to now carry it, to now have the strength to go through and make it happen, boo. We have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? This is so for you, boo. Which way takes me away from it? It's so important, Sag. And you see her, look how strong she looks. You have the strength, the celestial support to bring this about. Don't doubt yourself, Sag. If there was ever a time to say it with your fucking chest, baby, it's right now. You have Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. That's why I said, so some of y'all know I hate to talk about this, but somebody might be coming back, maybe, especially with that Judgment card. But I feel like it'll be a lot different. They will be very different. And if you have, not if, when you address the past so that you can have this new chapter, I think seeing, I really hate to say this. It's just because it's so dangerous. Then the pick-me's going to be giving all the dusties all the chances. But either way, seeing something from someone else's perspective, and this is more financial, right? Because we're in the finance and career. Like, see it from your old company's perspective. Like, oh, I guess you did have to let me go back then because, I don't know, COVID, right? But now you want me back and cool. Or now I'm understanding why it would have just never worked. Me trying to launch my business when I tried to because of X, Y, and Z. Or why they wouldn't give me the loan. Or why they wouldn't give me the whatever. And now I can heal that and move forward. Because you might be working again with someone. You had maybe like a minor falling out, because I don't feel like this is a big thing, but I think it's something that's like leaves a little bit of awkwardness in the air, leaves a little bit of like bad taste in my mouth. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I would want to work with you again, or I don't know if it, but I think there's something here. Use your discernment, but I feel like there's something here. You have Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. I love that for you, because I really think, again, you're going to go for something again, but this time you're going to go about it differently. You're going to be a little bolder, a little bit more passionate, a little bit more certain, okay? A little more decisive. Athena. Of course, Athena comes up. It is safe for you to be powerful. Damn, Sag. When the messages are hidden. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Ain't this so true, Sag? Because we just want everybody to win, baby. But we trying to win too. Landscaping going on a couple of doors down. So sorry for the noise, baby. Y'all, I'm taking my whole lackadaisical ass time with this reading. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, whoop. You have Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Again, I just think this has been like a long, arduous road that's going to require some healing. And taking that time to meditate. I know Spirit is like, you too, bitch. No, I'm sorry. Okay? It's necessary, y'all, because we have to have this right in order to do anything, right? And your mental state affects your emotional state and well-being. So it's time to do some real healing and repair and rejuvenation to those things. It says, Caressa, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Didn't you see the Ten of Wands to the Ace? You at the end, baby. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. I love that. And look at the palm trees. Some of y'all going somewhere tropical. This might be a vacation, or it might be where you're moving to. You might be moving, boo. And you got Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being. Didn't I say about well-being? Peace of mind and okay. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. I think it's time to get back into the body, heal up the body. You might have been experiencing certain ailments or aches or pains, and it's because of the lack of movement of life force, chi energy moving around in your body. I feel like it's stuck and it needs to be broken up. So try Kundalini yoga if you need to, like, you know, if you're more on that wave and you know, get the Kundalini rising. You know, it's supposed to be like a tightly bound, like serpent energy at the bottom of at the base of your spine, right? And slowly through the healing and stuff, it unravels, right? Opens up, frees up that energy. Do some regular workout, baby. Do some cardio. I don't know. Get into just, you know, get into some Bikram yoga, okay? In the nice hot room where you're sweating. I love Bikram yoga. I only did it one time ever, and it was like the best thing, and I need to do it again. But there's some sort of healing, cleansing, purging that you should be doing. Shanti at the bottom. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Ashe, we receive it. Okay? I know ain't nobody turning down a smoother road ahead. Enjoy that. Okay? Let's get you some love cards. This just kind of fell out. I'm going to use this deck. So, could be some soulmate energy, babe. Could be. Okay. All right. I won't do that to y'all. I was like, your love portion might be a little shorter, but I won't do that to y'all. So this is your love reading now. So just to recap for your finances, put the burdens down, accept new offers with loving grace and faith and trust in the divine. Be discerning, but you need to balance your mental and emotional well-being so that you are in a space where you are actually ready, willing, and able to take this next step forward, you know? Because it's moving, it's progressing, it's happening. So stay ready so you don't got to get ready, Sag. And here we go with the double cards. With the double cards, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, they both wanted to come out, so you saw that, right? You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Look at the Three of Pentacles. Look at how all your pentacles come up in the fucking love reading. Didn't get a Nair Pentacle, if I'm not mistaken, in your finance reading, because your finances ain't really about your pentacles right now, Sag. It's about your emotional and mental well-being and where it is right now, because your finances are reflecting that. So get into the wellness, baby. Get into the thing so that you can be your supercharged up ass self that gets it done, okay? That's out there roaming the world, just experiencing life. You know, we're just out here living life. You know that whole like little compilation that they have on Instagram of Kourtney Kardashian just saying we're living life to the full, like we're just out here living life. We're living, like, this is how I'm feeling you're about to get back into and what you've been missing. Living life, baby. Living life. But look, okay? The pentacles are coming in. The stability that you're looking for is coming in, especially with a partner. You got the King of Cups again. So for some of y'all, it might be a water sign, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, baby. If not, this is just a romantic, trustworthy partner who has the emotional maturity and intelligence to be with you. You got the High Priestess again too. I'm telling you, all these signs have been getting like mirroring energy in their finance and their love reading. So again, going deep within, trusting that it was your energy that called in this person. And if your energy was in the right place, you don't got to worry about who's showing up, right? Keep your discernment, but trust your intuition. It's time to get deep up into that divine feminine receptivity. It's time to get deep into that deep inner knowing where you really truly hear your own voice and you can trust it, okay? Because people will tell you a lot of things, baby. Trust yourself first. You have the Four of Swords. So again, this message of get your mind right, get your rest on, pour back into yourself, right? Because you see how he's laying down in his armor? Ain't that crazy? That he's laying down fully suited and in the armor. This is you, Sag. Just feeling like you have to protect yourself all the time. Like, what do you want now? Meditate on what it is you actually want. Because it might, you see like the volcano? You might still be in this battle mode that makes you like push things away. Start being open and receptive to the wonders and the blessings that the universe has for you, and start calling it in specifically the way you want it. I give thanks for my divine right selection, for my divine partner who I am meant to be with, who is mine and no others, who I am, and I am theirs and no other, right? I give thanks for a loving, trusting, loyal partnership with my divine right selection. Keep your discernment, but get your mind right. And then this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So a lot of things are happening quickly. So keep your discernment, because I think somebody does sort of like crash, bang, boom into your life. And it really might be a Scorpio because you got the Death card here. But something is changing, right? You had this like Nine of Pentacles, sort of like you alone, single energy. That might be what the Death is, right? It might be a wrap on that. Hope you enjoyed your single life, babe, because it's over. But there's a rebirth happening here, and I think it's really more to do with you. I think now any sort of mental blockages that you were having, any sort of trauma responses you were having to growth, to love, to safety and security, I think they're being reborn and rebirthed into something healthier, something more high vibrational and more positive. And we need that, boo. So I'm loving that for you. And you got the Strength card. Like, you have the strength to endure this cycle of endings and new beginnings, right? With that 10 and that 1 energy, with the 10 and the Ace of Wands, I think that this is really like a time of transition, big transitions. I think this is a time of big changes, of big endings, and then big beginnings, Sag. So don't worry too much. And look at again that you got the Knight of Cups. Are you kidding me? So someone's most definitely coming in to make a love offer, baby. Someone's coming with their cup, but remember that this is a knight. But you still have the king here. So here's what I want you to know. Don't be so resistant at the beginning, because you're not going to allow this knight to really have the opportunity to show up as the king, right? Like, you can't just meet somebody and expect complete and total commitment day one. You're still feeling each other out, but y'all asses can't wait for nothing. You're like, it's been a week. You don't want to marry me? All right, done named our kids. Get the fuck out of here then. That's no bueno. Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. Or you like, it's been a week. I'm bored, baby. It's over. Don't do that, Sag. You better start getting in love with the process. You better start having that discernment early on. You better start being willing to walk away at the beginning if it's not looking right. Okay? And get into that, because we make great partners, baby, when we're in it. But when we're like here, there, and everywhere, baby, you ain't nobody's partner. So I feel like there's a progression and a growth here, and I think you need to allow it to happen. I think this partnership has the possibility of standing the test of time, of like being able to endure relationship sort of things. Okay, so I wanted to bust out like some Halloween-y sort of decks, like, you know, Octoberish, whatever, which is why I have my Santa Muerte, you know, and also like Dia de los Muertos type energy. But I'm just feeling for you because of where you're at. I don't want to pull any other decks. I feel like I was going to go with something else, and now I want to use the Rose Oracle. I feel like we need some nice high vibrational energy as we close out this reading. Whoever's still here watching, thank you so much. Appreciate you. This was a longer reading, but it was filled with gems, yo. We're up leveling. We're healing our heart chakras, addressing any old traumas or wounds that may be impeding our growth and our progression and our unions, okay? Both financially and romantically. You got 3 cards. Y'all know how I feel about 3s. It's like 3 is the magic number. 3rd time's a charm. 3. We about to definitely catch a word. Of course, this is the first card, Sag. I love this for us, baby. After the rain. Look at the rainbows in here. Like, smoother roads ahead. It says silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over. I know it doesn't say that. It's over. And acceptance. I think it's going to require your acceptance to really close out this cycle in a loving way. Whether it's your relationship to relationships, whether it's a relationship to your old way of thinking, I think there's really needs to be a death of the old man, of the old traumas, of the old things, in order for there to be a rebirth taking place. It's not saying you erase it like it's never it has always happened. It did happen. But it doesn't need to continue to happen. It does not mean it will always happen, Sag, okay? And we have to reframe and reshape our thinking so that we can actually get something new, because this is the creative powerhouse. And if this thing ain't on board with the divine vision within you, then it ain't happening and it's over. But that's not what's happening, babe. You're gonna do it. Oh, grrr. I love that. It's over. That shit is funny. Let's see what's next. The rose thread. Ooh. Inner call. Soul led. The mystic. With your ass getting the high priestess. Didn't you get her twice? Am I bugging? Or did you get her twice? Yes, you did. Yes, the hell you did. For some of y'all really are mystics. And it's no surprise. Sages are intuitive beings. We are the truth seekers and truth sharers. This is not, you know, you into ancient knowledge, baby. You're into that self-discovery. So, you know, right now it's imperative to be soul-led, like with that Queen of Cups energy thrusting her heart out there. I think you're going to be led by your inner spirit, led by your higher frequency, led by in all areas of your life, most especially in your finances and your love, baby. It says living courageously. And didn't you get, am I bugging, or did you get the strength card twice? I think you did, girl. I think you did, sir. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. When we get that doubling up energy, it's because it's real. It's because it's true. It's because it's what it is. Living courageously. I think you were being like bound up, like cut off, like kind of like shut-in energy, which is not you. And being in that energy is very counterintuitive for you. Okay, it's necessary to pull away sometimes, but when we stay there, it gets very like in your head. And then, like I said, that overanalysis paralysis, or like paranoid thinking, fears get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it starts to spiral. So I feel like you're catching yourself right now and you're moving forward, being soul-led, living courageously. And then we have the reunion. Didn't I say somebody might be coming back? Mother. It's fine. It could also be past life. You know, you meet somebody new, you're like, damn, you can't tell me I haven't known you for eons. Or someone feels this way about you, boo. Says soul recognition, which I love. I love that those two words together. I really feel that coming in for you, Sag. This feeling of soul recognition. So you might be going back to somebody who maybe you had like a false start with, wasn't the right timing, distance, whatever the thing was. I feel like maybe you're circling back because you're being soul-led and being courageous. It says collaboration, partnership, friendship. I feel like this is your bestie, boo. This is someone that you can really rely on. This is someone who's going to have your back. And this is someone that you feel even deeper than just a romantic connection with. I really feel like soul recognition, like my soul recognizes your soul. I really feel like a deep friendship here. Like at the end of the day, baby, you my best friend and I'm your best friend. Go best friend, that's my best friend. I'm getting this energy for you guys, okay? And because we went over, I'm just going to do 3 cards there and I'll pull from the bottom of the deck, but I love this. Look at this beautiful, expanding, universal energy. It says Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within. Didn't I say? And that's what I'm thinking with this like King of Cups, like pouring into themselves, the divine intelligence within, being soul-led, right? And this is for you too. It says destiny. I really feel like whoever this is, Sag, it's your person. And look, this is definitely for you, Sag. The wastelands, okay? But look how the water's, the grass is green where you water it, baby. And do you see how they're like in deep submission, deep surrender? I think you got to go into like deep surrender with the universe, with God, Allah, Buddha, Source, Krishna, whatever you say, whoever you acknowledge, you like it, I love it. I think this is all to do with your inner life right now. And I think repairing that is what's going to thrust you forward. It says sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. And I think that's really what is coming forward for you, okay? To get into that deep bowing to the divine high self, surrender, to re-nourish. Remember, you got the 4 swords, baby. Got the 4 swords, okay? That's deep rest, deep rehabilitation of your own being. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what is needed here to move forward successfully, for real. Like, you need this. You need this second breath of fresh air, all right? And it's coming. I love this for you. So Sag, with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. Baby, you're seen, you're heard, you're worthy, you're deserving. You are magic, Sagittarius. Baby, go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.